Now to the coronavirus pandemic, and as always, we are here to give you the facts, not any fear. The state reporting more than 2,800 new cases of COVID-19 yesterday, along with 11 new deaths. Now, it's nice to see a number that did not break any records, right? But we're still in the thick of this, okay? This past week was still the deadliest week this month, with 333 fatalities. You see it right here. That's more than double the deaths in any other week in July. Now, what has increased is the number of people receiving care at the hospital, and that's the orange line that you see going across your screen right here. Now, more than 100 people were admitted to the hospital. Right now, nearly 3,200 people are receiving medical care. Now, a major development in the fight between Governor Brian Kemp and Atlanta Mayor Keisha Lance Bottoms over the city's mask mandate. The Fulton County court system just confirming today's hearing has been canceled after the Governor Kemp says he withdrew his motion for an emergency hearing. The governor had filed a lawsuit against the mayor and the city council over their mask mandate and restrictions meant to slow the spread of the coronavirus. Well, the governor's office released a statement late last night saying they are scrapping the request for today's hearing in a good faith gesture. It's a sign that an out-of-court settlement could be coming. We reached out to the mayor's office and we are waiting for their response. And a growing